Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. What are we? We are the 27th of September. I really highly recommend that you come on and get these, if you can, come on live because that's where the gold is. Before I get on and do these sessions, the group and I get together and we have a chat, and they help me so much, and we help each other so much, kind of weed out what's happening in the world, and that's where it's kind of like the gold is. So if you want to be on the being in on that, then come and join us. Come and join us live. And that's to say a special thank you to those who do come and join me live, to my group. That helps me so much to do this work. It helps me so much to see things about myself or unravel things also within my own body mind that I'm going through. So thank you so much for being here with me. And I can't believe I think I've been doing this for 2 or 3 years now. And so I want to give a special thank you to everyone in my little community. Okay, disclaimer, not a doctor. You have an emergency, get yourself to one. Energy moves. Sometimes my chi gets rebellious. So if I start to belch, it comes up in that way as an energy movement. That's my disclaimer, not having indigestion. All right, what we're going to be working with today is, I think, all things head. The chi's moving too strongly up into the head. So if you suffer from headaches, migraines, even sinus congestion is coming up, any tension within the biting down of the jaw, the TMJ I'm feeling is really tender. We're even going into the occipital ridge, down the neck, and like shoulder tension. The people who carry the weight of the world or carry their stress in their shoulders, and also going into the throat. So we're going to work vocal cords and vocal box. So I know that this is my weakness. When I get a little cold, it goes straight to my head and straight to my throat. My mom said this. She's like, oh, it always goes to your throat. So we're going to maybe help me shift this as well. Okay. Got to anchor that chi, that energy is moving way too fast. Up into the head, up into the head. And so we want the chi to circulate. The chi needs to circulate up and down through the whole body, reaching the limbs, reaching the organs. But when there is too much chi going up and feeding the mind, what tends to happen is the mind is activated and it becomes harsh. So we want to bring it to look at this harshness and not treat yourself like a DIY project. I feel so sad saying that. There's, you're only human. You're only human. And we're all having this human experience. And yet there's something that says, I shouldn't be human. I should be perfect. Or I shouldn't be experiencing this. Or it should be different. I really don't like what I'm going through right now. Hard times happen. Good times happen. And all you can do is be gentle with yourself and be in the moment. And when the mind is activated, that's like when you start to notice your judgmental thoughts. It's a really great time to take a deep breath, put your hand on your heart, and just say, here, or I am. I'm here. I'm here. That this morning I was going for a walk with my dog and I felt that pushiness about me, a little bit of a pushy forcingness to myself. And I started going through all the things that I need to do. I was like, oh, you better get to this, or you better get to that. And don't forget about this task. And you didn't do this yesterday, so you got to put that on your to-do list. And I felt that pushy energy coming in, that forcing myself about. And so I said, no, stop. It's a really good exercise. Just stop. Literally stop. No, the only thing I need to do today is rest and breathe. Take a deep breath. Only thing I need to do today is rest and breathe. When you come from that energy, when you come from that space, things happen to get done. You don't, it's not you doing the things, even though it's like, even though, you are, let's say I am holding this cloth and I'm folding my laundry, but I'm not, that forceful energy is, all right, let me say this more clearly. You are not the doer, you are being done. You are not the doer, you are being done. If you sit on a couch, you sit on your couch and you just sit there. Eventually, you'll notice that your body has moved. Eventually, you'll notice you're in the kitchen, maybe making something to eat. Eventually, you'll notice that you've moved from the kitchen to, let's say, your workstation and you're doing your work. Then you'll notice your body spontaneously get up and go to the bathroom, or take the dog for a walk, or go outside for yourself for a walk, or maybe you'll lay down and watch TV. And so when the mind is activated, all of those natural things that you're just moving through your day without forcing yourself. If the mind is activated, then what ends up happening? Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing more of this. I should be working more. I should be more productive. I should have gotten my tasks done. Oh, I'm so lazy if I'm laying on the couch and doing. You have no idea what your body mind is unraveling. You have no idea. There's a nice release there. You have no idea what your body is doing or your emotions are shifting. And we turn our phones off. We don't work. Our phones are not on 24/7. They, at the end of the day, when their batteries are used, what do? You plug it in and you charge up and you put your phone on the side. Oh, it needs to recharge. But yet we don't treat ourselves with the same. We should be always working, really discounting your humanness. We're not a machine. We're not a machine. I still can't breathe. So we're gonna move into the diaphragm, into the diaphragm. Let's focus in on your own diaphragm. And you can see for yourself what you're avoiding or you're rejecting or maybe judging, maybe all three, or even forcing. We're just going to bring attention to your breath and notice the quality of your breath. And be right here, right now with your breath as it is, without forcing it, without manipulating it. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Are you thinking there's something wrong with your breath? Are you judging yourself as you breathe? All of these thoughts trying to pull you away up from the present moment, from what is happening right now. It's okay. Thoughts are going to do their own thing. That you can breathe and bring yourself back into this present moment. I'm here. I am here. Now that I can feel the fascia moving around the diaphragm. It's releasing. There's a burp. Really going to anchor into the body. So the body is feminine. All things tangible are the feminine. Now take a deep breath. Your body is feminine. So the feminine is also the unknown. It's unconscious. But the mind wants to know. I need to know. You need to know exactly what's happening so I can control what's going to happen. If I can control what's going to happen, then, well, I'll have peace, I'll have order. Oh, weird. I'll have happiness, I'll be happy, and I won't feel anything bad. There's nothing bad or anything wrong with what you're feeling. Those are all judgments. There's no such thing as a good or a bad emotion. They're all natural. We got 5 natural emotions: anger, sadness, joy, fear, worry, grief. And they move. It's energy and motion. They move around your body. They do their own thing. When thoughts are attached, or you have emotion plus thought, then it gets a little bit wonky. Then the emotion turns pathological. It's not a but the emotion itself is not pathological. It comes out in weird behaviors, either OCD or compulsiveness or control or over worrying, over analyzing. Nitpicking is coming up, nitpicking myself, constantly nitpicking. So we're going to just, we're going to run a biogenics through that diaphragm. And as I'm working with the diaphragm, I could feel almost like this band on my head releasing. So we're working within the meridian systems here. And liver meridian runs up through the head. And so if the liver meridian is, you've got too much chi moving up, that creates that headache and the tension. So we're going to help the chi circulate and then flow back down, anchor back into, there we go, into body. This is where the wisdom is. This is where the wisdom lies. You're not going to find anything new in the mind. Nothing new. It's just reruns of the same. It's like a bad sitcom from the 80s with the laugh track, and you're the main blooper on the show. It's like, it's terrible to be caught up in there. But it's not doing anything wrong either. Oh, there it goes. You can put those thoughts into a cloud and just watch them like a movie. There it goes. Oh, I got caught up in that cloud again. I got caught up in that movie again. Whoop. I can bring myself back here, back anchored to your breath. Here, here. And that feels a really nice place to land. We'll just run that biogenics for emotional release of the 5 emotions out of, it feels a little congested. I'll run that out. And then a body chemistry to the sinuses within the head. They just feel very congested. So we've got a little bit of virus and excess mucus coming up. We'll run a general body chemistry to the sinuses. Yep. All right. That's enough work for today. Thank you all for being here with me. Enjoy this dose of energetic TLC. If you would like a private session, please reach out. I'd be happy to work with you privately. These sessions are global, so not all things will relate to you. Your body mind will take what it needs and it will reject the rest. So there is no damage done, no harm done. But if you would like to have private sessions or your own concerns or issues attended to, please reach out. See you all next week.